Welcome back to SHP Case Studies. I'm Ryan. I'm the one who's been going through the case studies in our YouTube series. Check it out if you haven't already. At SHP, we've been collecting all sorts of data on cold calling. We've been measuring appointment setting rates, DM connect rates, industry origins, industry targets, and really seeing how the H to H method applies to each one and how cold calling is working in the 21st century. Today, we have a marketing company that specializes in B2B content writing and with some advanced ways that they do that. Now, this was before the quick rise of ChatGPT. I know a lot of companies are adapting with that, but I know there's certain styles and methods that can be very effective when content writing for inbound marketing and growing your business. So, just to give you a little bit of a teaser here, this is a campaign that had a slow rise in appointment setting rates over time. It's what we love to see. It's a classic example of cold calling working and making the tunes and the adjustments to find greater success. So, this was a study of 4 campaigns that we ran for this company. Here's the overall synopsis. This B2B content marketing company offers writing services to businesses across the country. They work with websites, blogs, white papers, case studies, email campaigns, and the like. And they were actually reaching out to other traditional type of marketing businesses and working with those who provide those services as well as kind of a white label outsourced way to provide a lot of content. So we are looking to get the decision maker on the phone and see if this is an area where they needed help. So that was the idea, to call decision makers at other marketing companies and get a phone call appointment to see if this is something that would work and offer a free month of service. Call that a hook, something to kind of get them engaged and along the sales process. So we're looking to reach the marketing director or someone who's in charge of the the content or who would manage something like that. So, how did we go about this and what were the results? Let's start with the results. Overall, we had a 1.35 appointment setting rate on average. Now, that's not necessarily the trend line as you see it from first to last, but it is something that averaged out over the campaigns that we studied, and we had a lead setting rate of 2.28. What does lead setting rate mean versus appointment? Leads also include not just appointments, but nurtures and warms as we identify them at Superhuman Prospecting. So these are leads that have maybe a little bit lower level of request. So, for instance, a nurture lead might be one where we receive permission to email, but no explicit permission to follow up call. A warm lead is one where we received permission to follow up call, and an appointment set is one where we set the appointment hard date and time for a phone call or some type of meeting. So just remember that. How did we go about this? Well, when we constructed the script, we identified that the folks that we were going to be calling would traditionally be behind desks. So out of our 3 script formats we have, consultative, no bull script, and the survey, the consultative is the one that applied the most here. So this is one where you have more time for a conversation. You can get into a dialogue with them. So what we did was we wrote this script out with the classic quick prop, hone in, calling prop, discovery cues, and next steps. So it went something like this. Hi, my name's Ryan. I'm with Blank Company. And this is actually during COVID and towards the end of it. During these times, you need to fortify your business position, and the growth is needed even more than usual. So we provide B2B content and design for inbound marketing, including blogging, white papers, case studies, etc. Do you have anyone providing these services to your business right now, or have you considered it to help you continue to grow? So regardless of what they say, whether yes or no, we haven't considered it, or yes, that's perfect. That's called a balanced question when we're in the hone-in, one that provides us with a couple different answers, but regardless of what they say, it's the right one. We don't want to say something too open, like, what are you doing for marketing right now? Or something too closed, like, are you happy with your marketing? That puts us in a win-lose situation when we're really rolling the dice there. So once we get that answer, we can do a bridge and go into the calling prop, which is really our time to shine. It's our ability to then present the value as needed based on what we've heard so far, and then go right back into a discovery question. So once we provide that value of what we do and how it works, we then ask a question or two just to get a sense of where they are with the product or service. What are some things that can get them thinking about this topic so that now they're opening up their brain a little bit more. We're building trust throughout the conversation, and then we can close with the next steps that would be relevant to them, and then see if this is something that could work for them sometime down the road. So with those results, or with that script that we used, we were able to tweak that, and that was the final version based upon this account manager's work they did with our client. And you can see that down at the results, the overall DM connect rate on dials, so this is the amount of dials turning into a decision maker or stakeholder conversation, was 10%. Our average is 8%, so 8.32. So it's a good amount above the average. About 1 in every 10 calls are turning into a DM connect. And out of those, there was a 14% appointment setting rate on the connection. So it's about 1 in every 7 or so conversations was turned into an appointment, with an overall appointment setting rate of 1.35. But where it's interesting is if you go to the graphs, you will see a varied DM connect rate, right, ranging from 8% to 11 or 12%, but then an increase in appointment setting rate throughout time. Now, when we look at why this happens, our account managers are trained to use the 4 pillars of cold call success, which is product relevance, target market, messaging strength, and SDR fit. So we're tweaking those things throughout the campaign, tweaking, okay, which targets maybe we want to, which ones are having success when we call them, maybe call those a little bit more the next time. What part of our product is really resonating? What's the message that is making it intriguing with the prospect, and who are the team members that are having the most success? Those questions we ask every campaign so that we can see results like this. Now, it's really about improving the process, and with good process can equal good results. So that's the way that we look at it, and this is a great example of the results following good process. So there you have it. This is a breakdown of a marketing business helping other marketing companies who need this type of work, whether at a white label level or just providing that service for them. So come back with any questions that you have. If this is relevant to you, please let us know. We're happy to help guide you in the right direction, whether that means working with us or finding some other solution to help you with your outbound sales development. Thanks for stopping by. Are you a company that wants to grow their sales pipeline but don't know how to do it outside of cold email, inbound, and normal channels? Consider SHP. We provide cold call appointment setting and sales development services to generate leads and appointments outbound for your sales pipeline so you can have control over your sales destiny. Give us a call at the number provided or reach out to us in any way. We're happy to chat with you about how we can cold call and generate leads so that you don't have to. Be excited to do the work for you and can't wait to hear from you.